Cool. Let's get into it. So let's start with Browns -2 in Houston. Total set at 44.5. The public is on the Browns currently at 64%, and the money's sitting at 71% towards the Browns, giving them a 7% sharp edge. When we're talking about these games in the wildcard round, it's going to be really important to talk about the line and the line movement, because especially in the wildcard, I kind of prefaced it at the beginning, there's going to be so many eyes on this line, and it's going to be really difficult to see at the end of the week to get that value that you could have had at the beginning of the weekend. We might like a team at +3.5 and not like them at +2.5, right? So it's going to be really important to talk about the line here. The line opened in Houston with the Browns favored at 1.5, and it's moved to 2 and 2.5 in some spots. It even hit 3, but it was right back to 2.5 by some of the pro bettors. So keep that in mind. Where do you stand right now, Andy, on Browns Texans?
Everything is all aboard the Flacco train, in the sense that the public sitting at 64% of the bets, the money is sitting at 71%. We were at 68,000 bets when you and I started talking before we started recording. We're already at 70,000, so 2,000 more bets have been placed on this game. The volume is what's going to shift these around. I do think that we have enough of a sample size now to tell us that people are going Browns. I get all the Flacco stuff. I really do. Can I tell you something, though? I was surprised when 11-4 ATS in the playoffs is awesome. I didn't know he only played 15 playoff games. I thought he played more playoff games than that in his career.
After they won the Super Bowl, they really didn't make the playoffs that often, especially when they lost a lot of that defense, the Ed Reed and Ray Lewis era. It was kind of like ghost town.
Yeah. I have some thoughts on the trends for this one that make me want to zag when everyone else is going with the Browns. And I'm not sure how you feel about that, but I feel pretty strongly. And this is why. Teams who played in Week 18 competing for a playoff spot versus teams who rested and clinched. So, Houston
versus, Cleveland.
Winning and against the Colts.
Yep.
And they ended up winning the division because of Jacksonville. I still have lost sleep over that this week, but anywho. Our 14-5 ATS since 2015. Wow. The Browns are 2-5-1 ATS on the road this season. DJ.
They're terrible on the road. Their defense is awful.
They are horrible on the road. And I'm not necessarily saying that Houston is some fortress at home, right? But I do think it is something to be said that when they are sleeping in a bed that is not theirs, that they are not very good. I mean, that is the fourth, or tied for the third worst. No, I can't count. Tied for the fourth worst ATS on the road this season. Carolina, Tennessee, and Atlanta were worse than them. But besides that, it's Cleveland, the Jets, and Denver, all at 2-5-1.
They're a historically bad defense when they're on the road. It's just that simple. They let up so many points.
That's just so crazy.
The flip-flop of how good they are versus how bad they are at home, or how good they are at home versus how bad they are on the road. Yeah.
It is something I've been looking to a lot more heavy when I've been betting basketball this season too, is looking at the home and roads. And I kind of wish I would do it a bit more with NFL. I just didn't think that I'd find a discrepancy this big. But something like this actually matters. Like people put a lot of away stuff into the equation when we talk about neutral games too. The Houston crowd's going to be fired up. They just won the division. CJ Stroud, I can see there being some troubles against his defense that is way, 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 way better than the ones that he has ended the season against. This is going to be one of the best defenses he's faced. And these guys should have already played each other, right?
Yes, the Browns beat them 34-22 in Houston.
Yeah. So congrats on one win in Houston. They've got the tape. CJ Stroud is smart. Forget what the draft scouts said. I cannot believe that people said heading into the draft, oh, he doesn't care. Oh, he's not smart enough. Oh, he doesn't understand enough. Fuck that. We are going with the Texans on the money line, DJ.
Oh, Texans money line.
Yeah. Plus
I love
115. I might be able to find better on BetStamp. I'm going to let you go, and then I'm going to see if I can find something. I could probably find plus 120 somewhere, I bet. What are you thinking?
So the Browns beat them in Week 16, but it was against Davis Mills. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Now we've got.
I knew it was at the end of the season.
Yeah. Now we've got CJ
I
Stroud.
forgot it was Dickie Mills.
CJ Stroud, rookie head coach, D'Amico Ryans as well. I like the Texans in this spot too, although the 2.5 scares me. I wish I got in when it's 3. I think maybe I have the notifications on, so now that we're putting the podcast out, I'll probably take it whenever 3 gets hit. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the Texans right now for our Sharpen the Public teaser. I love the 8-3-2 home dogs and the wild card. I love kind of what you said about the Browns defense and how bad they are on the road. One thing that is not going to be talked about a lot and needs to be talked about a lot, Andy, is data that only we have. And are you ready for this?
I am ready.
The Browns are 10-6-1 ATS this season, but they are 1-5 ATS when the public backs them. The public is currently 64% on them with 71% of the money. Give me the Texans. Hopefully I can get a +3, but right now it's 2.5.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the line movement is definitely helpful where you can get that field goal of security. I don't need it. +115 is the best I could find. I'll go with Texans +115 for a full unit. You were going to go with the Texans spread, hoping that you can get a 3, but you're going to have to wait for DJ's play because that's a lean right now, correct? Just a heavy lean. You're taking it no matter what, but just going to see if you get the better number.
Yeah. If I can't get the better number, they will be absolutely locked into the teaser. I think my plan is to, obviously, I release an article every Sunday. I'm planning to release it Saturday, and it will have every play, and then I can make updates kind of based on what we see on Saturday and changings as of Sunday. So just keep that in mind. That will be my plan. But right now, love the Texans. I think the home dog, they got that dog in them, Andy. They really just got that dog in them.
And you know what, dude? This is a grade A candidate or one of the legs for the Sharpen the Public teaser.
That's what I'm saying.
It really is. The problem is we're not getting a ton of low totals.
Yeah,
in the
they're
playoffs
high.
this week. This would be like, this is like the lower end for us. I mean, we're not talking 35 like in the Bills and Steelers game because we're in a dome, but I don't know, man. I really like it. It's still below 49, which is the magic number. You never want to tease anything above 40.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe on YouTube if you're new. We appreciate all the support. I mean, as always, the comments, the love. We appreciate you all, Redditors, everything. It's been going well. I mean, we've now been doing this for 2 years, so it's going pretty strong, and hopefully we can finish off the Super Bowl well and keep it going.
Oh yeah. 4 weeks to go. Let's enjoy it.
Hell yeah. As always, thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bet well.
The boys bet better with beer.